Super Hikiyami Moriko Turbo HD Remix. Hello minasan, Hikiyami Moriko des, and welcome to another indie game. This one's called Lacrimal, and it's by the developer, I forgot the name of the developer, Dilaura, right? Yeah, Dilaura. This game is also for the Vtuber 6 annual visual novel jam. And it has a very particular art style. I like the portraits look really nice, but also this is like some sort of 3D, like in 2D, right? But it's 3D. Rohan, so this is it. It's the only building around here. It must be it. Also, this game doesn't have a main menu screen. I don't know why. It's also a Unity game. I don't know why they don't put a main menu in it. Finally, I'd say no if it's gonna be this far. I'd say no if it's gonna be this far. Anyway, what's the deal with this place again? Lila. Actually, Lila? I don't know. Excuse me? Well, I just found this journal recently. It was in my caregiver's room. It may lead to a key about his death. Mr. Mark? Didn't he pass away in an accident? That's what they told me, but I'm not really sure. And what made you doubt it? This journal, it tells something horrible happened in this very place. We may know something soon. Well, it's a good thing we found this place. Now, let's get back home. Oh! I like that the 3D animation's really nicely done. Ouch, what was that for? We're going to get in, of course. You mad? Why this character's still like this? We're in the right mind even think about entering such a place at night alone. Now you're afraid? We're not alone, we are two people. Come on. We can do it another time. Now that we knew where it is. Not that we know where it is. And maybe at some time brighter. Is English and not the first language of... We can't. The journal says this exact night on this date is the only time this place is left unguarded. What, very specific? Whoever wrote that journal is either such an observer or a great clairvoyant, yeah. Alright, fine. Think about it. I don't want to go through all the trouble coming here for the second time. See? Let's get in. Alright then. Now, you go first. What? What's with all that talk? This is why I bring you along in the first place. Otherwise, you'll be of no use. Whatever. Use WASD to move around. Okay, thank you. Yeah, these animations are really nicely done. I see some space for items up here. Time to go in. Is this point and click, or I just walk around and see what happens? I guess E to interact with stuff. I like when people go the extra mile with visual novels, right? Yeah, it's a visual novel, but you can move around and do stuff. It's quite dark here. It's not too late to back off. Shut up. Alright. I need to be so aggressive. I can go upstairs. What is this? There's a symbol I'm not familiar with. Me neither. Not that I found anything like that in a journal. Oh hey, it looks like we can disassemble this. What do you think disassembling them will do anyway? Actually, no idea. I can't. Maybe I should not be doing this. Although... Okay. uh... Lock. It says lock. What do I do with this information? Yeah, it's a slug, right? I don't think random guessing will do any good. True. Clock? No, wait, that you cannot say that. I'm missing it. Yeah, it's locked. Colk. That's not even a word. Let's go upstairs. Heinrich 54. I've seen that name. He's mentioned to be the owner of this house. A house? I thought this is some kind of castle. So it's been here since around... So I don't know what year is this, but about 300 years. He's not the one building this place. He's not the one that bought this place. He bought it in his retirement to live with his daughter. That's a way to enjoy retirement. So this is the daughter. So I guess this is Heinrich's daughter. I wonder if Lara was okay. I mean, this house seems very secluded. I hope she didn't feel lonely. The journal says they had a long time guest, a girl around Laura's age. She then became Laura's best friend. Her name is Carmilla. Sounds familiar? Carmilla? Really? She's quite a well-known vampire. Did you just casually say vampire? Well, you know, if I were really going to deal with vampire stuff, then my natural instinct says we should freaking stay away. Understandable. And you actually believe that? Something happened in this place involving a vampire? That sounds fishy to me. And that's why we are here. You should tell me that. I'll have to finish set now. Or at least bring some garlic or something, right? It's locked. Everything is locked. What is this? Silent Hill? Actually, everything is locked. What if I just go away? Huh? How about that? I'll see you later. You can deal with vampire stuff yourself. I'll be going home. I can go home. Okay. So the only thing I can do is the lock puzzle, right? What else could be done with this? I don't really see any of the other pieces fitting. I mean, this one, it's pretty much the word lock. How am I supposed to make it fit into one line? Yeah, but the pieces only fit in one place, right? Like this one goes here, I guess. Actually, it doesn't even really fit that well. And how do I know when it just go? It's kind of weird because it goes back to normal in the animation, but you can see it here. I don't get any kind of clue to this. There's even a pause menu or like an item menu or something. This isn't so poorly designed, I have to say. Maybe there's something on the HTML page. Let me check. It says, Lila stumbles upon a mysterious journal hidden in her late caregiver's room, whose sudden death was deemed an accident. Driven by curiosity, the journal leads her into a place where an ancient tragedy happened involving Carmilla from centuries past. With Rohan's help, they explore through the house to cover the truth. This is a game where your order of actions affect the narration. And that's all it says. So my recommendation from a game development place is, if you're gonna do a puzzle this early in the game, because we barely had any conversations, like the only other thing that could be is the date, right? Because that's the date I'm being given here, which was... What? What? Some bars? Okay, I guess that just assumed I did the same thing with this. What do you say the same trick when it's the first time I'm doing it? That's a key. Okay, that was... I don't think they mentioned like, oh, this looks kinda loose, or maybe they are hiding something behind it. That's kinda random. It's locked. Let's see if the key fits. Yeah, that was very weird. What's this? He doesn't look like Heinrich. Yeah, from the way he dresses, I think he was a servant here. The journal doesn't contain any pictures, but it doesn't mention that Heinrich also lived with a servant and two governesses? So this is a servant's room, huh? I think so. There's a piece of paper here. Huh? Kill Carmilla. I guess that's what I had to write down there. That doesn't sound good. Indeed. Do you think the servant wrote this? Probably. 2 types and then a bunch of symbols. But I still don't understand in what context did he need to write this. The symbol feels somewhat familiar though. Yeah, it's kind of similar with the symbol we found downstairs. If we look at the pattern, it seems like he separated all the strokes and letters to integrate them and form a new symbol. I think I know what this is. You do? I remember doing this when I was a kid. My friend taught me. Taught you what? I just told you. Sigil. You do black magic or what? Not literally, of course. So how does that work? It's quite simple actually. You only need to write your intentions or a wish, then you connect all of the separate strokes to form an arbitrary symbol. And that's it. You can use the symbol anywhere you want. I use it as a keychain for my bag. Really? Does that work? Well, not always. I'd say it's more of a placebo effect though. I see. The conversation they are having and the background music not going together. So basically what you're saying is whatever wrote this sigil wanted Camilla dead. I mean, they're already killed Camilla. Yeah, I mean, if Carmilla really was a vampire, then I guess they were having a bad time trying to kill her directly. It just shows how desperate they were, especially for the servant, as he needed to make sure everyone was safe. Carmilla. A vampire or not, I wonder how dangerous she was. Anyway, I'll keep this thing with me for now. What? Oh, a lighter. We may need this. Okay, I think I'm full of items now. What's with the music? Hey, now that we found a sigil previously, will this be another sigil? Yeah, maybe. Let's see. If you could separate the strokes and the letters to form a sigil, it just reset it again. Then we can do the reverse to decode it. Hey, you're quite smart, Lila. Why are you waiting for my response? Just decode it already. I'm thinking. Okay, so do I get to use... Do I get to use the other parts of the... Giving up already? Hey, give me some break. Give me a break. How do I use the items I found? What, are you telling me it was indeed luck? But I need to... But that's not it. It's this. That's not it. It's this one. But I needed to have that interaction before. I could open this. Like, hopefully this works. Does that work for you, game? It doesn't. It would be nice, like, if these things snapped with a sound or a lighting or something to know I'm doing it right. I don't know exactly what the game wants. Like, they don't fit in a single line. Like, how do I know when I'm done? I mean, that's it? Do I click something else? I don't know. What's with the music, man? Do I have, like, to connect the words? Maybe it's not even luck. I'm not so sure anymore. Well, I cannot even access the items I have, which is kind of weird. Why would you give me items I cannot access? Wonder if I can do something else. I cannot interact with this anymore. Well, let me check that room again. Can I turn on these things with the matches? I don't know. Yeah, it seems there's nothing else to do. Like, one would imagine I will be able to use the extra. I honestly don't. Like, this obviously has this small part here, so it's here. Then this one too, right? It has to go in here. Yeah, that fits perfectly. I don't see any other way this could fit. What? What? Okay. Look, there is. There it is. What do you want from me? Come on, what do you want from me? Enter E. I don't know. I honestly don't know what the game wants from me anymore. I mean, I don't even have a way to access the other. What is this puzzlement? Seriously. I mean, unless it says clock. Is there a clock up here? But like this thing, it's here, but I cannot interact with it. How do I use? There's a video on the itch.io page. I think it's just a showcase. It's not a guide. I mean, there's nothing else to interact with. The only thing I can do is go upstairs, downstairs. Try to open this door. I have the matches, but nothing really can be done with the matches. They did say something different. It doesn't even have a keyhole, so we have to open it with the... I have a note I cannot check out. For whatever reason, the item is not available for me to check out, even though I have the item. Have the matches that don't really have a use. EQ? I don't know. Maybe I'm missing a tab, caps lock, shift, control, CX. Spacebar, I don't know. R. You know, this is why you put a pause menu in your game, to let people check the controls and stuff like that. Yeah, there's no other things to do. I cannot access the items to even check the patterns. I have this stuff that I cannot use. This doesn't even make any sense. I really don't know what the game wants me to do with this kind of thing. Like, maybe I'm stupid and I don't see how else can they fit, but they also perfectly fit as okay. Okay, game, you win this time. Maybe it's CL okay. I'm out of ideas on what to do with this. I think I wasted enough time. I mean, what else would you do, guys? Completely honest. Like, I don't really see this one fitting as a K, obviously. They are about the same size. It's okay. But there's not enough space vertically or horizontally to form the words in a straight line, which is kind of extremely weird. I can do this, which I think I'm not supposed to do. So not only this, but it's glitch. See, they are not there anymore. But they reset back to normal. Well, I really have no idea what to do. This is a terrible puzzle. Like, terrible puzzle. I just don't know, man. Like, these games need a menu. You can at least give me a description for the items or a way to access the items to see if I need them now. Right? There's only one puzzle in this game, and it's either broken or poorly explained, and I don't know what's worse at this point, right? Like, what am I supposed to do? Like this? I don't think that's it. That doesn't even fit properly. And I cannot take them out up, left, or right, but I can take them out, down. So I just have to form the word in here. Okay, that's it, right? Oh my god, that's it. Jesus Christ. Don't tell me that's it. Please, no. No, 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 no. There's no way. Is this what I... Well, why am I trying to spell clock? It's luck. Oh my god. There was zero explanation on why would I form the word outside the frame. There was no indication that that was the thing I had to do. It makes no sense. What you do is you give me a frame where I can rearrange the word. And I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done with this. Is that your best guess? I think it kind of makes sense. To remind you, the nearest door is locked, but we didn't find any keyhole. So, you're saying the sigil is what makes it locked? You're saying the sigil is what makes it locked again? I don't know exactly, but yeah. Then how do we make it the other way around? Well, perhaps we should change the intention, but I'm not sure. And you have those bars from the picture, right? Maybe that can be used as additional bars. Oh my god, look, don't get me wrong. The idea of this is cool. The idea of sigils and changing the meaning of words, it's so cool, but man, you can at least put like a block of text here saying like you can use the bottom of like the table to rearrange the word or something like that. Because there's no indication. Even when I try to take out the letters this way, I cannot. And you say, oh yeah, if you can take it out, it means you're supposed to take it out down, right? No, that looks like a glitch from my perspective. If I can take the letters out, just let me take them from anywhere, and I know that's what I'm supposed to do, right? Or you can put like a shading or symbol or something down here. Like, what the hell, man? There's better ways to explain this. So I just have to form unlock, right? It's obvious that I have to form unlock. That's not the difficulty of this puzzle. This puzzle was not complicated. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what kind of a good intention. Then I guess all that's left is from the sigil. Okay. It's locked? Wait, for the sigil to what? I didn't know what you told me to do. I was so mad. For the sigil to what? Oh my god, I didn't read that. That was my fault. I was so busy complaining about the game that yeah, there's something I need to do up here. The key doesn't seem to... unlucky. No, but seriously. What am I supposed to do now? What am I supposed to do now? Okay, that was entirely my fault. What do I do now? So I guess what I can do is just take all this back and put it here. Like form a new sigil out of these things. It doesn't really matter as long as they are connected, right? Admire my powerful sigil. Okay, this is cool. I admit it. This is cool. What? Did you hear that? Yeah, the door. Let's check it out. What? Okay, that was, for all it's worth, really cool. I think the puzzle needs a little bit of polishing, but that was cool. Thanks for playing Lacrimal. This game was made specifically for Vtuber. It was supposed to be a short game, but well, not this short. This is only about 50% of the game, but unfortunately, this is all I could do this month. Understandable. I'm getting quite attached to this project, so I plan to keep it going. Please kindly follow the project on itch.io if you're interested as well. Again, thank you very much. Thank you for making the game. Credits and programming art by Dilaura. So, good game, right? It closes the game. It was very interesting. Obviously, we can see the time constraints of a game jam, right, affecting this project. Understandable. I did quite like it. I don't mind the game being that short. Fantastic art style for the portraits, I have to say. I quite like these characters. The 3D it's also really good on the models and everything. I like the art style of this game. It's pretty unique, but in a good way. Again, my only issue would be the puzzle. Like what in the action? I guess you guys didn't get to see the protagonist because I'm blocking the screen. I just noticed that. Let me move out a little so you guys can see the protagonist. Yeah, there she is. Obviously, my only suggestion would be, number one, make a main menu screen. Like, it doesn't matter if it's just a start game exit. All the games need a main menu screen. Maybe also give me the controllers. I know the game gave me the controllers, but like a reminder of the controllers will be nice. Some things that don't take a lot of time or effort but go a long way with this kind of games. It's, for example, description for the items, that you can interact with stuff that doesn't necessarily progress the game but tells you the story. You know, like, oh, there's something in here. This place smells like Cheetos or something like that. I don't know, right? Obviously, my main complaint will be the puzzle, because the way you solve it, it makes no sense. I mean, it makes a lot of sense with the sigil stuff. I think that's an amazing idea for a puzzle. Like, actually, that might be one of the best ideas for a puzzle I have ever seen in a game. But, like, how was I, as the player, supposed to know that I have to take out the strokes from the frame and put it on the table, right? There was no indication, like, there was no clear indication of that at the very least. So, my suggestion would be, if you're gonna make a puzzle like this, it's not like you're giving me a clue to what word it is. You just tell me where I'm supposed to form the word, right? I feel like a lot of people will get stuck in that and just abandon the entire game, right? Which in this case is a short version of the game, but imagine someone abandons the full version of the game just because the puzzle was poorly explained. The game also has a lot of grammar mistakes, which I would encourage to fix because it makes kind of confusing how we understand the characters, right? The characters express themselves in a weird manner. So maybe check on the grammar mistakes too. It's not like typos or stuff like that. It's just like they express weirdly. And yeah, I guess that will be my suggestions. Just like fix the way the characters speak and definitely give a hint for the puzzle. Like you can make the area like shine a little bit, the table, like, or you can just make the character say like, I can use the table to rearrange the sigil, right? You can just use a line of text and it solves the entire problem. It's not a big deal to solve, but it's a big deal as the player that it's experiencing the game. That was quite frustrating. However, the fact that we get to rearrange the word, remake the word, and then make a new sigil, I think that's really cool. If you're gonna make a full version of this game, I hope to see a lot of these puzzles around the house because it is really cool, right? And you can get creative with how you make the puzzles. It is really nice. It's a nice idea. I got a little bit frustrated, but the game has a nice idea and not as great execution, right? But everything else, the art style and everything looks good. And as the developer mentioned, they ran out of time to work because it's a game jam, and sometimes you don't finish games in time. It has happened to me that I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna finish this game for this game jam, and I just don't finish the game and I don't upload anything because I ran out of time. So I understand the struggle of game jams. Don't worry about it, and hopefully we can see this game fixed and to its full potential, because I think just by looking at the art style and the ideas of the puzzles, I think it's great. You just need to like fix the execution a little bit. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, developer, for making the game. It was really interesting. I will see you guys in the next indie game stream or whatever I decide to do with this channel. I'll see you later.